Hi, welcome to my Flosstube channel. My name is Anna. I live in Miami, Florida with my family, and this is a channel about cross-stitching and some other things. Today I wanted to kind of introduce another passion of mine, which is thrifting. I love to find good bargains and deals at my local thrift shops such as Goodwill stores. We have one very close by, so when I get a chance, my husband and I joke because we also donate to our local Goodwill. So our joke is that we go into the back door with our donations and then we immediately park in the front and then go to buy inside. So it's kind of a give and take type of deal, but I really enjoy, going and finding what for other people maybe is garbage or something that they no longer want, and for me or for someone else could be a treasure. So I love going and treasure hunting at Goodwill stores here again in my local stores, or when I travel and visit around. If I try to, before ahead of time, identify where are the thrift shops nearby to where we're staying, and if we get a chance we stop by and visit. So today I wanted to share with you 7 things that I've bought or got at a Goodwill store or thrift stores across some years. Now there are not all recent purchases, but they are cross-stitch related. So there's 7 things in total, so I'm going to start in type of chronological order. And the first one is this cookie can that I'm currently using for some of my Christmas decoration, my Christmas tree decoration. My most special ones, I save them in these metal tins. So this one, what I found very beautiful is that it has printed on the can 4 different Victorian houses in cross stitch. I'm gonna go around slowly so that you can see them. So there's 4 different designs and they're all beautiful. I think that my favorite one is this one, this greenhouse with the red rooftop, but they're all beautiful with the metal fences and all the details. So this, again, it used to be a cookie tin can, but now I'm using it for my Christmas tree decorations. And on the top, on the leaf, is also one of the 4 houses. So it's not a different one, is one of the same, but they're beautiful. I looked up who the designer of these Victorian houses is, and her name is printed here on the can. It's Terrie Steinmeyer. I looked it up and I think they're still selling these same designs on eBay, I believe. So I'm gonna look it up again and I'll include the link below. So that was my number 1 thrift find. Then the second one is these 2, they're not kits because they're not fully kitted, but sets. I bought this in Sarasota when we were visiting my stepdaughter, and the thrift shops are so much better than the ones here in Miami. I think here in Miami we're overpopulated, so the good things fly away. It's hard to find things. So this was a fabric. It's a very nice fabric, kind of it's not white, I would say creamy, but with that kind of checkered pattern, and then it has some Aida here. So there's 16 squares of Aida. So it's a significantly large piece of fabric. Let me put it like that, with these inserts of Aida. They're like about 48 by 48 squares. Looks like a 14 count data, and all 100% cotton. And it came also with this booklet. It's a German magazine. I looked it up. The name of the designer or the store is Gerlinde Gebert, and again, this is still available. This is from 2006, but still is available, and also they have a Facebook page, so you could look it up and see. I'll include the link below. So it has some cute designs. I especially like the ones with the 4 seasons. So here in the front is summer, with a little girl. This is spring. Oh, I think I feel some of the pattern. And there's 2 more for fall and winter. So they're very cute design, mainly flowers and some butterflies as well. So this is the last one of the series. So this is winter. So they're very cute and whimsical. Not really my style, but I paid only, so these are some of the flowers. I paid only $1.99, and this is a pillow. So this is the recommended pattern for that fabric, right? So you can see that you stitch in those squares where the Aida fabric is. So it has some cute designs. Again, not exactly my style, but still for $1.99, the fabric alone it was worth it, and it has some cute designs. Along with that one, with that kit, I also bought this Christmas tablecloth. So you can see, and this was more like a kit because it came with the fabric, the floss, the fabric and the floss. Really no pattern. I was looking at it closer today, and it has no pattern. But you see, it came with all the floss, these beautiful Christmas colors. So and again, I paid $1.99 for this, so just the floss alone I think is worth it. And it also came with some gold, I don't know if this is okay, filament or what is, it doesn't look like regular floss, and the fabric. In this case, the fabric is already has the design stamped on the fabric, so I'm not sure if I could use this fabric for something else because of the stamped pattern. I don't know if you know how to remove that. I don't know if I put it in water and soap if that will come out. I'm not sure, but it's again a very nice piece of fabric. It's big. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna stitch this design or try to use the fabric for something else. But again, for $1.99, it wasn't a very high risk. So those were purchases from before, and there's a pillow right here. Let me grab it. So this is the last one of my older finds, and this is not exactly cross stitching. This is needlepoint. It's a pillow, a decorative pillow. And I love the flowers. I love the flower, the roses, and this purple flower. I don't know if they're violets or what. And there's some other flowers on this side. I really bought this years ago, and I use it right in one of my sofas. So very cute. Again, it's needlepoint, not exactly cross stitch, but again, a beautiful find. The Goodwill. So now I'm gonna go now to this year. So these are things that I found this year that are cross stitch related. The first one is this set. It's 2 coasters, right? So I'm gonna put it closer. This one I have it open. So it's a plastic coaster, and it comes with a tiny piece of fabric, Aida fabric, and a cork backing. So once you finish stitching it, you peel some type of a sticker, and you put this cork hexagon in the back. So you stitch your motif and then you finish it by gluing the cork back in. So I don't really like the flower. It's kind of like an orchid, so I'm thinking maybe stitching something else and maybe make it for my daughter. I was thinking some words, and maybe she could use it for, instead of as a coaster, to like a trinket plate, right, for her earrings or her necklace, anything, you know, to put there. So that's what I was thinking. I paid for these $1 each, so it's a couple ones. So this is something that I'm gonna make soon, and it came with a chart, not only for the orchid, but other flowers as well. So you can. There's a flower, it's a rose, something that looks like a sunflower, and then maybe a hibiscus. It's not in color, so very difficult for me to kind of know exactly what type of flower it is, but I think those are the flowers. Okay, so now let me move to this. Okay, so I'm gonna need your help with this one. I found this like about a month ago and I got so excited. Okay, so I had to stop for a little bit and restart. Okay, so these are my last two purchases or finds, and some of the most exciting ones. So this is the first one, which is an actual sampler. So I found this fully framed, like you see it there. It is stitched in some sort of darker material. It has the alphabet on top, then that brown house with the trees on both sides, the numbers, and then another alphabet. And here at the bottom it has the initials LS. With that key and crown and that little dog, I found it very, very nice. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I immediately grabbed it and turned the back. If you look at the back, you can see that it has some wear and tear, right? So this back paper is kind of falling apart, but you can also tell that it was professionally framed. So I'm not sure how to know how old it is, or if this, I tried to look up this pattern and I couldn't find it in, I looked it up in 123 stitch, and it's very, I would say, straightforward, but at the same time very, very nice. So I'm not sure how old it is, so I don't know how to really find out, or if it's an original sampler or something, a reproduction. I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with that. So if you have any clues, if you could give me any clues of how to find out how old it is, I would appreciate it. So I have this already displayed on my mantle here in my back. So very, very happy that I found this one. And last but not least, this, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's some sort of table runner. Let me show it to you. It's made out of red velvet, and then in both ends has these beautiful flowers. It looks like needlepoint, but I think it is petite point, which is like needlepoint but made in a smaller fabric, right? So the count, I don't know if you'll be able to see, and it's made in a different type of material. It's almost translucent. It has this piece has a backing of white fabric so that you can see, but really the mesh where it is stitched is kind of clear. So it has these beautiful flowers, roses in both ends. So here's the other end. And again, I'm not sure exactly what it is. It could be like a table runner. It looks, it's all, you know, the back is all handmade, you know, with very nice fabric. and the lace trim. It used to be gold, I'm sure, but with all the years and the wear, it's kind of darker. So I found this one and then two more that are actually larger, longer, kind of longer. So I don't think I can put it all. And again, I'm not sure these are table runners or what they are. So I have here two, and they have a similar motif, but these are again roses, also made in petit point. So they're really beautiful. Again, I'm curious to know exactly what they are. And is it on the other end? And the third one is the same, has the same motif, the same roses. So I would like to do something with them because as they are, as beautiful they are, and I can know that these took a lot of time and effort to make, it's not really my style. So it wouldn't, you know, go with my decor, but I want to do something with this end. So I'm thinking maybe cutting these ends and convert them into ornaments, or try to frame them, do something like that, because as in the current as they are, I wouldn't use them, right? So if you know what they are, let me know, comment below. And if you have any ideas on how to repurpose them and really display them, because you know someone spent a lot of time and effort and love making this. Again, look at those flowers. It has to be like a, I don't know, 56 count, so they're really tiny stitches. They're lovely. I really appreciate them. I love them. I love to look at them. So that's it for me today. I just wanted to share, you know, how my passion on thrifting and finding good deals and giving, you know, a second chance to stuff that for someone else, you know, they either got tired of it or they don't want it anymore. For someone else, in this case me, it becomes a treasure. So I just wanted to share this with you. I hope you're having a wonderful 2021. Today is Saturday, January 16th. So yeah, between the pandemic and the political turmoil that's going on, it's been very difficult days, difficult times, and we continue to use our hobby and our passion of cross stitching to find calm and to find a way to communicate and to find something positive, right? And to share with this community. So that's it. I hope your Saturday or your weekend is going great, and I hope to come back soon with more content. I hope you enjoy it.